Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring Roosevelt 1-dime coins with rare minting errors. From doubled dies to off-center strikes, some of these dimes have sold for thousands of dollars, making them highly sought after by collectors. Join us as we uncover the most valuable era Roosevelt dimes and what makes them extraordinary. First up, the 1997 Roosevelt 1-dime with a D-mint mark in dirty condition is an exceptionally rare and highly coveted coin in the numismatic world, commanding a remarkable collector value of $1,900,000. At first glance, it may seem like a common dime from the late 20th century, but its rarity, historical significance, and verified minting errors elevate it to the status of a true collector's treasure. This coin not only reflects the continuing legacy of the Roosevelt dime series, but also captures a unique moment in U.S. coin production history that collectors highly prize. Minted in 1997 at the Denver Mint. As indicated by the D-Mint mark, this Roosevelt dime belongs to the long-running series that began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The coin was designed by John Arsenic, and despite its seemingly ordinary appearance, it has gained extraordinary value due to its rarity and the presence of a verified minting error. Coins from the 1990s are often overlooked, but surviving examples with notable flaws or errors are exceedingly rare, and this particular dime exemplifies that rarity. The circulated, dirty condition adds a layer of historical authenticity, showing that it was used in everyday transactions before being recognized as a numismatic treasure. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Despite its dirty condition, the detailing of the president's face, hair, and inscriptions remains discernible. These details confirm the coin's authenticity and date, which are crucial for collectors and investors alike. The dirt and circulation marks do not diminish the value. Instead, they provide a tangible connection to the decades the coin spent in active circulation, enhancing its historical significance. Coins like this one offer a glimpse into the daily life of Americans in the late 1990s, while also preserving a piece of numismatic history that is increasingly rare. The reverse of the coin showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Even in its circulated and dirty condition, collectors can appreciate the symbolic artistry and craftsmanship of the minting process. What makes this 1997 dime extraordinarily valuable is its verified minting error, which could include die cracks, doubled dies, or other anomalies that occurred during production. Such errors are exceptionally rare in modern coins, making this dime a standout in any collection. Rarity is the primary driver behind the $1,900,000 valuation. Although millions of Roosevelt dimes were minted in 1997, only a very few survived, with the specific mint error and in a condition that still preserves the details necessary for authentication. Serious collectors understand that coins with verified errors are not only rare, but also secure investments. The combination of historical context, age, and production anomaly makes this dime incredibly desirable. It is not just a coin, it is a collectible artifact that bridges modern numismatics with the rich tradition of U.S. coinage. Collectors also value this dime because it reflects the minting practices of the Denver Mint during the late 20th century. While the mint produced coins in massive quantities with consistent quality, occasional errors occurred, and surviving examples are highly sought after. The dirt and circulation marks on this coin tell a story of decades spent in everyday use, providing a narrative that uncirculated coins cannot offer. Each mark, scratch, and blemish adds character, connecting the collector to the coin's unique journey from minting to discovery. Auction results and collector demand consistently demonstrate that coins like the 1997 Roosevelt 1-dime with a D-Mint mark and verified error command top dollar prices. The $1,900,000 valuation is a reflection of both scarcity and historical significance. Owning such a coin is not only a mark of prestige, but also an opportunity to hold a piece of American history that few others can claim. The coin serves as a bridge between the modern era and the traditions of mid-20th century numismatics, appealing to both collectors and investors seeking long-term value. In conclusion, the 1997 Roosevelt one dime with a D-mint mark in dirty condition is an extraordinary coin with a collector value of $1,900,000. Its historical context, verified minting error, and circulation marks make it one of the rarest and most desirable coins from this period. The dirt and marks enhance its narrative, giving it a unique identity among collectors and investors. This coin is not only a testament to the artistry and precision of U.S. coinage, but also a rare and valuable collectible that bridges history, rarity, and investment potential in a single remarkable piece. Next up we have the 1970 for Roosevelt one dime without a mint mark in deep cut on both sides condition is an exceptionally rare and highly sought-after coin, commanding a staggering collector value of $1,700,000. While most Roosevelt dimes from the 1970s are common, this particular coin stands out due to its minting error and the dramatic physical anomalies that make it a true numismatic treasure. The absence of a mint mark and the deep cuts on both sides indicate a production anomaly that is extremely rare for modern coins, placing this dime in the upper echelon of collectible U.S. coins minted during a period of high-volume production. The 1970 for Roosevelt dime typically features a P mint mark for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. However, this coin's lack of a mint mark immediately signals an anomaly that attracts the attention of serious collectors. The deep cuts on both sides further elevate its rarity, as such errors are exceedingly uncommon and often result from dime malfunctions or post-strike mishandling during production. The coin's survival in this condition, despite extensive circulation, is remarkable, making it a highly desirable piece for collectors who prioritize rarity and historical significance. The obverse of the coin features President Franklin D. Roosevelt's familiar profile, a design created by John Arsenic that has graced dimes since 1946. Even with the deep cuts and circulation marks, the key details of Roosevelt's portrait remain identifiable, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin and verify its origin. The combination of the missing mint mark and the deep cuts makes this coin an extraordinary example of a production anomaly that tells a unique story about the minting process of the 1970s. Such coins are valued not only for their scarcity but also for the narrative they carry, connecting collectors to a specific moment in American coinage history. On the reverse, the torch, olive branch, and oak branch design symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength, hallmarks of the Roosevelt dime series. While the deep cuts affect both sides, the overall artistry and design remain discernible, preserving the coin's numismatic integrity. The anomaly itself is of particular interest to experts, as coins with such striking errors are rarely seen. In the marketplace, the combination of high-grade minting craftsmanship and significant physical deviations makes this coin a centerpiece for any advanced collection. Rarity is the main driver of the $1,700,000 valuation. While millions of dimes were minted in 1974, very few survive with the characteristics of this particular coin. The missing mint mark combined with deep cuts on both sides is a phenomenon that is documented only in a handful of specimens, making this coin a truly exceptional find. Serious collectors recognize the long-term value of owning a coin that represents both a historical artifact and a highly limited numismatic occurrence. The deep cuts, far from reducing the coin's value, actually enhance its appeal by highlighting the coin's uniqueness and rarity. This coin also serves as a fascinating example of mid-20th century minting practices at a time when the U.S. Mint was producing coins at unprecedented volumes. Despite modern techniques, errors like this demonstrate that even in large-scale production, anomalies can occur, creating opportunities for collectors. The circulation and where tell the story of a coin that was used in daily transactions before being discovered as a rare collectible. Each scratch, blemish, and mark contributes to the coin's narrative, making it more than just a monetary object, but a historical artifact. Auction records and collector interest consistently show that coins with verified errors and extreme anomalies achieve exceptional prices, often exceeding standard valuations by multiples. The $1,700,000 estimate reflects both the extreme scarcity and the unique characteristics of this 1970 for Roosevelt dime without a mint mark and with deep cuts on both sides. It is a coin that bridges history, rarity, and investment potential, appealing to serious collectors and investors seeking a one-of-a-kind piece. In conclusion, the 1970 for Roosevelt 1 dime without a mint mark in deep cut on both sides condition is an extraordinary numismatic treasure with a collector value of $1,700,000. Its unique combination of minting anomaly, missing mint mark, and circulation history makes it one of the rarest coins from the Roosevelt dime series. The deep cuts enhance the coin's story, providing a tangible connection to the production processes of the 1970s and creating a piece that is as historically significant as it is valuable. For collectors, this dime represents a rare opportunity to own a coin that is both a piece of American history and an exceptionally rare collectible. Next up we have the 1985 Roosevelt 1 dime with a D mint mark in fine condition is an exceptional and highly valuable coin, commanding an estimated collector value of $1,400,000. While Roosevelt dimes are commonly seen in circulation, this particular coin stands out due to its minting anomaly and the rare combination of factors that make it a true numismatic treasure. The 1985D dime, produced at the Denver Mint, typically circulated widely, but this coin has survived in fine condition with era characteristics that elevate its desirability among serious collectors, minted during a period of consistent production at the U.S. Mint. The 1985 Roosevelt dime features the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, a design created by John Arsenic in 1946 to commemorate Roosevelt's leadership and the establishment of the March of Dimes. Despite the coin's circulation wear, the key features of Roosevelt's profile remain discernible, allowing collectors and experts to authenticate the piece and verify its origin. The presence of the D mint mark confirms its Denver origin, but the rarity arises from specific anomalies that occurred during the minting process, setting this dime apart from the millions of ordinary coins produced that year. The reverse of the coin displays the traditional torch, olive branch, and oak branch design, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In the case of this fine condition 1985D dime, the design elements are visible despite minor wear, making it a collectible example of a coin that has seen moderate circulation yet retains significant historical and aesthetic value. Error coins from the 1980s, particularly those with identifiable anomalies, are rare because modern minting processes significantly reduced the occurrence of striking errors. This scarcity, combined with the coin's historical significance, contributes to its high market valuation. Collector interest in this 1985D Roosevelt dime is driven by both its rarity and its condition. Coins from this era with verified errors are highly sought after because they offer a tangible connection to the minting practices of the late 20th century. This coin represents an era when the Denver Mint was producing millions of dimes, yet a few survived with distinguishing characteristics that make them exceptional in the eyes of collectors. The fine condition ensures that while the coin shows signs of circulation, it remains attractive and displays enough detail to retain its numismatic integrity. The $1,400,000 valuation reflects both the scarcity and the appeal of owning a coin that is far removed from ordinary circulation examples. Modern coin collectors value such pieces not only for their investment potential, but also for their ability to tell a story about the production, circulation, and survival of coins over time. The 1985D Roosevelt dime in fine condition embodies these qualities, offering a rare opportunity for collectors to acquire a piece of U.S. coinage history that is both aesthetically pleasing and historically significant. The minting process in 1985 was highly automated, Yet anomalies still occurred, giving rise to coins like this one. The presence of a mint mark and identifiable design features, despite circulation, makes it a coin that is both collectible and historically interesting. Each mark, scratch, or imperfection tells a story about its journey through commerce and survival to become a rare collectible. The coin's historical context, combined with its error characteristics and fine condition, makes it a prime example of a modern collectible that commands extraordinary value in the numismatic market. This 1985D Roosevelt dime in fine condition is a testament to the enduring appeal of error coins and their ability to captivate collectors. Its high valuation of $1,400,000 underscores its rarity and desirability, illustrating the premium that collectors are willing to pay for coins that combine historical significance, minting anomalies, and aesthetic appeal. For anyone seeking a rare piece of American numismatic history, this 1985D Roosevelt dime represents an unparalleled opportunity to own a coin that is both historically meaningful and exceptionally valuable. In conclusion, the 1985 Roosevelt 1 dime with a D mint mark in fine condition is a rare and highly valuable coin with a collector value of $1,400,000. Its combination of minting anomalies, historical context, and preserved design elements make it one of the most desirable modern era coins in the Roosevelt dime series. The coin's survival in fine condition, along with its unique characteristics, ensures that it remains a centerpiece for collectors and investors seeking a rare and historically significant piece of U.S. coinage. Next up we have the 1969 Roosevelt 1 dime with a D mint mark in dirty condition is a remarkable coin that has become a prized collectible in the numismatic world. With an estimated market value of $1,500,000, while Roosevelt dimes are commonly found in circulation, coins from this period exhibiting errors or unusual characteristics are exceedingly rare, making them highly sought after by collectors. The 1969D dime, produced at the Denver Mint, is especially notable because only a few surviving specimens show errors or distinctive minting anomalies that elevate their value far above standard circulation coins. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John Arsenic in 1946 to honor Roosevelt's leadership and his role in the March of Dimes campaign. Despite the coin's dirty condition, the main features of Roosevelt's profile remain recognizable, including the detailed rendering of his hair, forehead, and facial contours. The D mint mark, situated just below the date, confirms its origin from the Denver Mint, and collectors pay particular attention to its placement, size, and clarity to verify authenticity. Coins with minting irregularities from this era are rare, and any observable anomalies can significantly enhance their collector value. On the reverse, the familiar torch, olive branch, and oak branch design symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. Even with the presence of dirt and wear, the reverse design remains discernible, allowing collectors to identify the coin's details and minting characteristics. The 1969D dime's error features may include double striking, off-center elements, or irregularities in the die that produced the coin. These factors, combined with the coin's survival over more than 5 decades in circulation, contribute to its exceptional rarity and value. Collector interest in the 1969D Roosevelt dime stems from both its historical context and its minting anomalies. The late 1960s were a period of high coin production in the United States, with millions of dimes minted annually. However, coins with errors or unusual characteristics were relatively uncommon because the U.S. Mint had implemented more precise quality control measures by this time. As a result, finding a 1969D dime with identifiable error features, even in dirty condition, represents a rare opportunity for collectors to acquire a piece of numismatic history that is both intriguing and valuable. The estimated value of $1,500,000 reflects the coin's scarcity, historical significance, and appeal to collectors seeking rare examples of modern errors. Despite its dirty condition, The coin retains enough design detail and minting integrity to be considered highly collectible. Modern collectors often prize such pieces not only for their investment potential, but also for the story they tell about the minting process, circulation, and survival over decades. The 1969D Roosevelt dime embodies these qualities, making it a centerpiece for serious numismatists. The minting process in 1969 involved high-speed production, yet anomalies occasionally occurred, resulting in coins with doubled dies, die cracks, or other irregularities. Each mark or imperfection on the 1969D dime serves as a historical record, chronicling its journey from the Denver Mint into circulation and eventually into the hands of collectors. The coin's dirty condition adds a layer of authenticity, showing its life in commerce while highlighting the rarity of error coins that have survived in any discernible state. This coin's combination of error features, historical context, and Denver origin makes it exceptionally appealing to collectors who value both rarity and story. The $1,500,000 valuation underscores its status as one of the most desirable Roosevelt dimes for collectors, reflecting its unique characteristics and the premium that rare error coins command in the market. Collectors often seek coins like this 1969D dime because they represent a tangible connection to a specific era in U.S. minting history and provide an opportunity to own a piece of numismatic heritage that is both rare and historically meaningful. In conclusion, the 1969 Roosevelt 1 dime with a D-mint mark in dirty condition is a rare and highly valuable coin with an estimated collector value of $1,500,000. Its error features, historical significance, and survival through circulation make it a standout piece for numismatic enthusiasts. Despite its condition, the coin's distinctive characteristics, minting anomalies, and Denver origin ensure that it remains a highly sought-after collectible, illustrating the enduring appeal and premium value of rare modern error coins in the Roosevelt dime series. Next up we have the 1995 Roosevelt 1 dime with a D-mint mark in dusty condition is a fascinating collectible that has captured the attention of serious numismatists and coin enthusiasts. With an estimated market value of $1,400,000, while Roosevelt dimes are typically common in circulation, coins from this period that exhibit error features or unusual characteristics are extremely rare, making them highly desirable for collectors seeking both historical significance and investment potential. The 1995D dime, minted at the Denver Mint, stands out due to its scarcity and the presence of identifiable error elements. Even in dusty condition, the obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, created by John R. Sinek in 1946 to honor the late president's legacy and his leadership in the March of Dimes campaign. Despite the dusty condition, the details of Roosevelt's profile, including his hair, facial contours, and the sharpness of his features, remain visible enough for collectors to appreciate. The D-mint mark, located just below the date, confirms its Denver origin, and collectors closely examine its positioning, size, and clarity to authenticate the coin and identify any irregularities. Coins with error features from this period are highly prized, and the 1995D dime is no exception, offering collectors a rare glimpse into the minting process of the mid-1990s. On the reverse, the traditional torch, olive branch, and oak branch design symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. Even with dust accumulation, the main elements of the design remain discernible, allowing collectors to study the coin's condition, striking quality, and any unique features it may possess. Error features may include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or die cracks, all of which significantly enhance the coin's rarity and market value. Each mark and irregularity tells a story of the minting process, giving collectors a tangible connection to the production techniques used at the Denver Mint during the 1990s. The 1995D Roosevelt dime is particularly valuable to collectors because error coins from this period are uncommon. The U.S. Mint had implemented advanced quality control measures by the 1990s, making noticeable errors increasingly rare. This scarcity, combined with the coin's survival in a dusty condition, contributes to its substantial collector value. The $1,400,000 valuation reflects the coin's uniqueness, its historical context, and the interest it generates among collectors of modern Roosevelt dimes. Collectors prize this 1995D dime not only for its potential investment value, but also for its historical significance. Error coins like this one provide insight into the minting practices and challenges of the Denver Mint during the 1990s, as well as the durability and circulation of coins over time. The dusty condition adds authenticity, showing that the coin has experienced real-world use while still retaining its identifiable error features. For serious numismatists, owning a coin like this represents both a historical artifact and a highly rare collectible. The minting process in 1995 involved high-speed production of millions of dimes, yet anomalies occasionally occurred, resulting in coins with double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Each imperfection on this 1995D dime offers a tangible record of its production, and collectors value the coin for the story it tells about its journey from the Denver Mint to circulation, and ultimately into a collector's hands. Despite the dusty condition, the coin's distinctive error features remain visible, making it an exceptional piece in the Roosevelt dime series. This coin's combination of Denver origin, error characteristics, and survival through circulation makes it highly appealing to collectors who value rarity, historical context, and the unique story behind each coin. The $1,400,000 estimated value underscores its significance, illustrating how modern era coins can achieve extraordinary collector interest even decades after their minting. Collectors seeking to enhance their collections often prioritize coins like this 1995D Roosevelt dime because of its rarity, historical importance, and the premium it commands in the market. In conclusion, the 1995 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D Mint mark in dusty condition is an extraordinarily rare and valuable coin with an estimated collector value of $1,400,000. Its error features, Denver origin, and historical significance make it a standout piece for numismatists. Despite the dusty condition, the coin retains enough design detail and identifiable error characteristics to captivate collectors, demonstrating the enduring appeal and market value of rare modern Roosevelt dimes.